My name is Brittany Goldsmith. I'm a special education teacher currently at Central City Cyber School. Um, I've been in the education field as a para for about 5 years and now 2 years in being a actual teacher. Um, how did I become a teacher? So I started some years back as a manager in the food service industry. And there was one particular school that I started working at as a kitchen manager. So being over, providing lunch for students at this particular school. Um, and it wasn't until I started working and getting to know the kids and getting to know the staff there that I realized that maybe I wanted to get into the educational field. So that's when I enrolled at Alverno. I started volunteering at that school doing the summer school program, reading and doing small group activities with the kindergartners there. And it was just something that I learned to love and that I felt like I was good at. And so that's where my educational career started. Um, how would others describe me at my school? I think I'm really well rounded, really easy to work with. I love absorbing the wisdom of all my seasoned teachers that I work with. They always, provide me with great insight on things, their perspective. I really love intaking what they have and turning it into my own and building my own experiences um, from their wisdom. I'm great to work with. I love my coworkers. Education is something that you definitely have to love to do. It's a little bit more beyond obtaining a degree and going into that field. You have to have a passion for this because there's going to be some good days. There's going to be some not so good days. And I don't know, it's just my love for education, my love for seeing kids grow. That's what keeps me going. It's really, I don't see myself doing anything else. Um, so a normal day for me looks like um, I service kindergarten through eighth grade. So what that looks like for me is I go into different classrooms, maybe 3 or 4 classrooms a day, seeing what they're working on, and then kind of just piggybacking off that and addressing IEP goals. I'm constantly keeping in contact with my reg ed teachers, seeing what they're doing, what new concepts or skills they're introducing, and just figuring out how to, keep the children that I work with up to speed, incorporating reg ed teacher curriculum along with mine, making sure that my students understand the skills being taught, constantly checking for understanding, whether it be summative assessments or in the unit skills. I keep it very flexible. I make sure that my kids are displaying their strongest skills at all times. So, for example, I'm not like the regular pencil and paper teacher. I like to allow my students to respond to prompts, whether it be using a Flipgrid app, using a video recording, typing, using Google Docs, text to speech, as long as they understand what they're doing and as long as they can relay that understanding to me. I take it however it comes. All students don't learn the same way, so I don't expect them to respond in the same way. So my day is just full of sporadic schedules and understanding. Um, Alverno played a huge part in preparing me for my career. when I first joined Alverno back in 2014, I was just like, oh my God, what am I doing? But after graduating with my bachelor's, I so much appreciate everything that I was hit with, everything that I had to deal with, all the assignments, all of that group work and the leadership building. It very much prepared me. I was never a person who was like, could speak out in the open in front of people. I would always freeze up. I would always panic. Um, One thing that Alverno has taught me is how to give a speech. I can talk to anybody about any subject and I can talk you right under the table. Like it's ridiculous now. They really prepared me. They really opened up my eyes and got me thinking outside of the box. The teachers there are really invested in your education, and I really appreciate it. Looking back and reflecting on the many projects, social interaction assessment, like it really prepared me and really molded me into what I think is a great leader. My advice to new students, new teachers, stay open. Be open to what Alverno has to offer you. Um, there are really some great minds there, and they are so willing to share so much of their experience and their wisdom with you. And I'm telling you, at the end, you will definitely appreciate everything that Alverno has to offer you. Some of the best experiences I could have had are they've happened at Alverno. So yeah, remain open. Um, Anytime I've been able, when I've been caught up in a problem or gotten stuck with something, there was always somebody I could find to help me. So it's a really warm, friendly, inviting environment. So don't be scared to speak up. Don't be scared to give your perspective. You know, the people that are around you are so willing to hear you out and are so understanding. And you're gonna go so far. Also, another thing I always try to keep in mind is that I'm not a master at what I do. That's what my degree may say, but I'm not a master at what I do. Um, I'm a learner, and everybody around me is a learner. The students I work with are learners, and I learn something new every day. So I always keep that in mind that I'm not a master of my trade. I'm a learner just like my students.